A lesson from the still pond. And everything you please tells us that development is its own disease. Beginning as a minnow and ending on a dish, the actual real-life king was an actual real-life fish. Go figure. He never pondered stately, and with his whiskers muddy flared. You could ask about the weather, and he never would have cared. Pose a quantum query, and he'd simply flex his fins. Question any virtue, and he'd only speak of sins. When it came to ordain critical laws of state, he'd swim into his murky hole and ordain them all to wait. I once inquired of his wife, and he said he didn't need her. He bottomed out repeatedly because he was a bottom feeder. They never overthrew him. In fact, they fed him well. And if he wasn't happy, there was no way to tell. They wrote about his majesty in histories and plays, composed angelic arias intoned with highest praise. They'd put him in a murky tank and prop him on a chair, but no signs of notice seemed to pierce through his fishy stare. In military matters, there were no weapons for him to grasp. Instead of shouting charged, he just let out a wide-mouthed gasp. For years he idled aimlessly, and it seemed to please him fine, daily growing fatter in a pond of no design, until the day they found him, ultra-wide, a belly upper. And so the royal cook took him and fried him up for supper. While his subjects shared him, the only thing they'd utter was the actual real-life catfish king went quite well with butter.